Hi, and thanks for joining for the class today. So today we're going to do a range of exercises to work throughout the body. We're going to start with a warm up in standing, then we're going to come down onto our fronts, onto our sides and onto our backs as well today. So I hope you enjoy the class. Remember, always work to a level that you feel comfortable with, because most importantly, we want you to enjoy it. Okay, so when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to bring our toes apart and those heels apart, so his feet at that hip width distance. Just to start with, let's transfer that weight onto the fronts of your toes and then back onto your heels. So just nice and slowly forwards and back, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements, so that weight's going nice and evenly down through those feet. Knees are nice and soft, so not locked back, hands up onto your pelvis. Very gently, we're going to tilt the pelvis forward and then tilting it back. So just nice and slowly forwards and back. Again, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements, so our pelvis in that nice and neutral position. Good. Ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted from there. Well done. Okay, so we're going to float our hands up to that shoulder height and start with our bow and arrow stretch. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to reach one arm around and back, follow with that head, and then gently coming forwards. And again, we're reaching around and back, and gently forwards. Good. And again, opening up. Looking round and back and forwards. So breathing out, opening out, breathing in to fold back. Good. Breathing out, opening out, breathing in to fold back. Well done. And again, opening out and back. Good. And again, we're reaching around and back. Lovely. And again, opening out and folding back. Good. Reaching around and back. Breathing out and back. Lovely. Opening round and forward back. Last few here, just rotating through that upper spine and back. Last one. And then gently float those arms back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to go into our balance series now. So we're going to float our hands up to that shoulder height, come up onto those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Good, and again, so float those hands up on those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Now, if you can, keep those knees that hip width distance apart. So we lower down and back. Good. Float those hands up on those toes. Bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Good. And again, float those hands up on those toes. Bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Now this time, if you can, raise those hands up towards the ceiling. Up on those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Good. And again, raising up on those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Last few here, reaching up on those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. One last time, reaching up on those toes, bend the knees, lower the feet and down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to go into some squats here. So we're going to drop back, bottom back behind us and lifting back up. So knees still staying that hip width distance apart and up. Good. So just dropping down as far as you're comfortable. We're going to sit back and lift up. Good. Drop down and lift up. Well done. Sit down and up. So that bottom going back behind as if you're sitting on a chair. So that weight should be back onto those heels as you drop down, lift up. Well done. Last few. Drop down, lift up. Good. Now for the next few, if you can, we're going to drop down, hold that there, come up onto those toes and push up into standing and down. So drop down, up on those toes, extend into standing and down. Good. And again, drop down, up on those toes, pushing into standing and down. Lovely. And again, up on those toes, pushing up and down. Last few. Up on those toes, extend into standing and down. Drop down, up on those toes, extend to standing and down. One last time. Up on those toes, pushing up into standing and down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to do our standing clam here. So pelvis nice and level. We're going to just rest one toe just on the mat here. This leg's going to work hard to support you, so keep that knee soft and we're going to open out and fold back. Good. Opening out and back. So it's not a huge movement, we're just opening out through those hips. Keep those hip bones pointing forward, so your whole body shouldn't be rotating with it. We're just opening out and back. Well done. Now if that's comfortable here, keep that toe resting on the mat and continue there. Or we can hook this foot behind the other leg and we're opening out and back again. Good. Opening out and back. And again. And back. Well done. And again, opening out and back. Very good. And again, open out and back. Well done. Now on this next one, we're going to open out, hold that there, and we're going to stretch and tap. We're going to stretch and tap. Well done. Let's see if we can do 5 more. So we can go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Fold that leg back in, lower back down. Good. Let's do the same on the other side. So toe resting on the ground. We're going to just open out and back. So hip bones forwards, opening out and back. Open out and back. Well done. Those knees staying soft and back. And again, opening out and back. Good. That's it. And again, open out and back. So just rotating that hip just as far as comfortable and back. Now if that's comfortable, stay there with that toe resting on the mat. Or if you can, we can hook that around the other leg and we're opening out the same again. And back, still keeping those hip bones forward. Again, as before, don't rotate that whole body. It's just opening out as far as comfortable and back. Well done. Good. And again, opening out, fold back. Excellent. Now, if you can, for that extra challenge, we're going to open out and we're going to stretch and tap. And again, stretch and tap. Good. Let's see if we can do 5 more. So we can go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Fold in and lower back down. Very good. Okay, so still with those feet that hip width distance apart, we're going to have my hands just in front here. And with my right leg, I'm going to fold and flex the hips. So we're going to bring that knee towards those hands. And then we're going to extend the hands and leg away together. So we're going to fold in, extend away. Good. Fold in and extend away. So it's nice and control. A little bit of balance on that other side. That knee staying soft to support you as you reach away and back. Good. Extending, folding in and out. Well done. Let's do 5 more. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower that leg back down. Let's do the same on the other side. So hands just in front. We're going to flex at this hip, bring it up towards it, and then reaching away. And again, fold in and extend away. Good. Fold in, reach away. And again, fold in, extend away. Nice and control. Again, that leg you're standing on, keep that knee soft. It's working hard to support you. Reach away and folding in. Well done. See if we can do 5 more here. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower that leg back down, relaxing those arms. Okay, so we're going to go into our standing mermaid here, just to stretch through our sides. So we're going to just unzip through this side. So imagine you're unzipping through that side, looking up towards the ceiling, and then gently re-zip down through that side. So the other hand's just sliding down that leg. We're going to unzip through this side, look up towards the ceiling, gently stretching through that side, and then back down. And again, unzip through the side, reaching up, and then gently coming back down. And again, unzip through that side, reaching up, and slowly back down. Do 1 more each side. So we're going to unzip through that side, looking up, and then gently coming back down. Last time, reaching up, and slowly coming back down. Well done, relaxing these shoulders. Okay, so let's get our backs moving a bit more with a few roll downs. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck that chin down, rolling, curling down slowly into that C shape, coming down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end here. Then as you breathe out, slowly restacking that spine, gently coming back up into standing. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, curling slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there, and as you breathe out, slowly coming back up into standing. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there, and as you breathe out, coming back up into standing. Good, now I'm going to come to the end of my mat here, so we're going to take a breath in again. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Now once you get to your end point, just soften those knees, and then we're going to walk our hands and we're going to come down onto our fronts, onto the mat here, and we're going to continue our class from here. Okay, so we're going to continue here down onto our fronts. If you've got a small towel or a little block, we can use just to support under your forehead if you want to. Otherwise, you can use our hands. We're going to come down onto our fronts here. Now, I want you to have your feet about that hip width distance apart. That tailbone still tucked under, that belly button just drawn up towards your spine. And we're going to just work our bottom muscles with our leg extension here. So we're going to raise one leg and then lower back down. Opposite leg, raising up and down. Now I want you to really feel your bottom muscle working here. So squeeze your bottom, lifting and lowering. Squeeze the bottom and down. So it's that bottom we want working, not that lower back. Really make sure if you need to, you're engaging that bottom muscle as we're lifting and lowering. So we're alternating sides here. Good. Lifting and lowering. Well done. So we're going to keep going here, alternating sides. Squeezing that bottom if you need to help lift that leg. It's not a huge movement, it doesn't go that far. We certainly don't want to lift it too far to feel your back arching. We're still keeping that control as we're lifting and lowering. Well done. Last few here and down. Lifting and lowering. And again. Let's do one more each side. And lowering that leg back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to work into our legs a little bit more here with a one leg kick. So we're going to bend the knees, point the toes, flex, point and lower back down. And again, so point, flex, point and lower back down. So we're bending at the knee and moving that ankle. Point, flex, point and lower down. Well done. So bend at the knee. Good. And again, bend the knee, point, flex, point the ankle, lower back down. So keep alternating sides here. Good. Working the backs of your leg and down. Well done. And lower. Good. Now, if you can, we're going to bring that hip extension in again. So we're going to point, flex, point, extend and lengthen that leg away. And again, point, flex, point, extend and lengthen. So it's one nice smooth movement, lifting and lengthening that leg away. Well done. A few more here. Lift and lengthen that leg away. Good. Still keeping that control in that lower back. Use those bottom muscles to help lift and lengthen that leg away. Well done. And again, point, flex, point, extend and lengthen. Good. Extend and lengthen away. Last few here. Extending and lengthening. Well done. Let's do one more each side. Extend and lengthen. One more time. Extend and lengthen away. Well done. Okay, so this time I'm just going to place my head down either onto that small towel or block or onto the mat, and I'm going to bring my hands down by my side here. Okay, so feet still that hip width distance apart. Now I'm going to keep my head down onto the mat. Take a breath in. As I breathe out, I want you to lift the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades down and back, and then lowering back down. So just lifting those shoulders down and back, my head staying down onto the mat, and lower. So really working that upper back, those muscles between our shoulder blade, really important for our posture. So just keeping that head down, squeezing down and back with those shoulder blades and lowering back down. Good. Well done. Lifting and lowering. Now if you can, we're going to lift those shoulders, just hover those hands just off the mat there and lower back down. So those hands shouldn't be going higher than those shoulders. They're just lifting off the mat and lowering back down. But my neck, my head still staying down onto the mat. Good. And again, down and back. Good. And again, squeezing the shoulder blades down and back. And lower. So those hands just coming along the side of my body. And lower. Now on this next one, if you can, we're going to lift up. We're going to hold this here. I want you to do a few little pulses with those hands. Still not too high, just breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more breath in and out. And then lowering back down. Good. Let's see if we can do that again. So we're going to lift up, bring the shoulder blades down and back. Hands just hovering above and pulsing, breathing in and out, breathing in and out. One more time, breath in and out
And lowering those shoulders back down. Well done. So we're going to bring those hands either side of me here in this sort of L shape. Just have my feet just slightly wider than my hips now. And we're going to go into our Cobra stretch. So we're going to lift into extension. Just go to where you're comfortable. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, we're just going to lift that head, that breastbone. Slowly peel those ribs coming back up into that Cobra. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, we're going to walk that tummy, those ribs, that breastbone back down onto the mat. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up, slowly peeling up just as far as comfortable. Just stop when you've reached your end point. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly walking back down onto the mat. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, peeling up. Keep those shoulders down, that neck nice and long. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, gently peeling back down onto the mat. Let's do one more time. Breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly lifting, coming up into that extension. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, gently peeling back down onto the mat. Well done. So bring those feet back that hip width distance, and we're going to come up onto our knees and just have a little stretch out into that opposite position, into that child pose. It feels good to do after that movement. So take a breath in and out, just sinking down into that stretch a little bit further on that out breath. Breath in and out, sinking down one more time. Breath in and out. Relaxing down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come down onto our sides from here. So we'll just switch those blocks around. We're going to grab that thicker block to support my head. I'm going to come down onto my side here. So we're going to start here with our clam movement. So we're going to have our feet and hips roughly in that line. Those hips are really stacked on top of each other. And we're going to start by keeping those feet together, lifting that top knee and lowering back down. So hips staying stacked, we're lifting and lowering through that top knee. Well done. And again. So we're lifting and lowering, keeping that control, making sure those hips aren't rolling back. We're keeping them stacked as we lift and lower. Now we want to feel it in that back pocket side area. If you don't, you might just need to bend or straighten those legs a little bit, just to where you feel that in the right place. So adjust that as you need to. We're going to keep those hips stacked. We're lifting and lowering through that top knee, really working these side glute muscles. Well done. Lifting and lowering. Well done. Lift and lower. Good. Now if that feels comfortable there, then just stay with those feet down. Or if you can, we can raise those feet up and we're going to lift and lower again from that top knee. Well done. Keeping those hips stacked, lifting and lowering. Well done. Good. Lovely. Now on this next one, we're going to lift this top knee, keep it lifted, and if you can, we're going to stretch and tap for 8. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower that knee down, lower those feet down. Let's drop that knee in front, give that muscle a little rest there. Have a little stretch out. So while we're resting this top leg, we can lengthen through that lower leg and just do a few little pulses of that inner thigh just while we're resting this top leg. So just breathing in and out. Good. Breathing in and out. Well done. And again, breath in and out. One more time, breath in and out, and lowering that leg down. Well done. So let's bend those knees back up together again. With this top leg, we're going to lift up that top leg to that hip height, and I want you to fold the leg in towards you and then extend that leg away and then lift up to the side. So again, so we're going to fold in, push that leg away, lift up to the side. Good. And again, folding in, extend away, lift up to the side. Good. And again, fold in, reach away, up to the side. So nice control, fold in, extend away, up to the side. Good. And again, folding in, extend away, lift up to the side. So keep going with this sequence, fold in, reach away, up to the side. Good. Let's do 8 more. So we're going to go 8. Good. 7, 6,
5, 4, well done. 3, 2, and 1, well done, lifting up and lowering that leg back down, well done, very good. Okay, so we're going to come up onto our elbow from here, so we'll just pop our block down for a minute. So I can get that elbow directly underneath my shoulder here. I'm going to stretch out through this top leg, and I'm going to reach this top arm up and above my head. And then we're going to bring the elbow towards the knee, folding in together, and then reaching away. And again, folding in and reach away. Good. Folding in, reach away. So don't need to touch your elbow to knee, just going in that direction, reach away. Good. Let's do 8 more. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bring that arm back down, fold that leg back in. Good. Okay, so let's come up and over onto the other side. We'll bring that block with us. Do the same again. So we're going to come down onto our side, and we're going to start with our clam movement. So feet and hips roughly in that line again as we did before. Those hips staying stacked on top of each other. And we're going to start by lifting this top knee and lower back down. So hips staying stacked, we're lifting and lowering through that top knee. Well done. So imagine that wall behind you here. We're not rolling back into it. We're keeping those hips stacked as we lift and lower. As we said before, we want to feel it in that back pocket side area. If you don't, you might just need to bend or straighten those legs, just slightly adjust them just to get that working in the right place. Well done. So we're lifting and lowering. Keep going here. Good, nice and control. Working those side glute muscles. Well done. Very good. Now if that feels comfortable here, we're going to keep those feet down, or if you can, we can raise those feet up to hip height. Same again, lifting and lowering through that top knee. So we're going a little bit further through the range here as we're lifting and lowering. Good. And again, lifting and lowering. Very good. A few more here. Now, if you can, for that extra challenge as we did before, we're going to lift this top knee, keep it lifted, and stretch and tap for 8. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower that knee down, lower those feet down. Let's drop that leg in front. Give that muscle a little rub there. While we're stretching out this top leg, we can lengthen through that lower leg and do a few little pulses of that inner thigh. So just breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Pulsing through that leg. Well done. Last few. Breath in and out. Good. One more time. Breath in and out. And lower that leg down. Well done. So we're going to bend these legs back up together again. We're going to lift this top leg up to that hip height as we did before. We're going to fold this leg in, extend away and up to the side. Good. So we're going to fold in, extend away and lift to the side. Well done. And again, fold in, reach away, up to the side. So we're going to continue here with this sequence, folding in, extend away, lift to the side. Good. And again, fold in, reach away, up to the side. And again, fold in, reach away, up to the side. Very good. Let's do 8 more together. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, well done. Last couple, 2, and 1. And lower that leg down. Well done. Give that muscle a rest. Okay, so as we did before, we're going to come up onto our elbow again. So elbow directly underneath that shoulder. So keep those collarbones nice and wide. We're going to stretch out this top leg, reach that top arm up and above our head, and we're going to fold elbow to knee and reach away. Good. Folding in, reach away. Good. Elbow towards the knee, stretch away. Good. Lovely. Let's do 8 more here. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bring that arm back down, fold that leg back in. Very good. Okay, so we're going to come down onto our backs now. So I'll pop that block back down. And we're going to come round and down onto our backs from here. So down onto our backs, feet and knees that hip width distance apart. If you need to, let's just tilt that pelvis forwards and back, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. So in that nice neutral position here. Good. Ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted from there as well. So we're going to start here with our one leg stretch. So we're going to float one leg up into that tabletop position. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to reach that leg away, fold back and lower back down. Opposite leg lifted. Reaching away, fold back and down. So we're reaching that leg to that opposite wall, folding back and down. And again, lifting up, reach away, fold back and down. Well done. Reaching away, fold back and down. So we're going to keep repeating that here, alternating sides. If that feels comfortable just with that single leg stretch, then just keep going here, one at a time, raising into tabletop, stretch the leg, fold back. Or if you can, we can float one leg, one at a time into that double tabletop position. Do the same again, reach away and fold back. Reach away and back. So we're going to breathe out as we reach away, breathe in to fold back. Good. Breathe out, reach away, breathe in to fold back. So still keeping that control through that center, not letting that back arch. If you start to feel your tummy's really bracing or your back arching, just come back to that single leg. You can always come back up into that double tabletop. Well done. And again, breathing out, breathe in to fold back. Alternating sides, breathing out, breathe in to fold back. Good. Reaching that leg to that opposite wall and back. Reach away and fold back. Well done. And again, reach away and back. Very good. Last few. And back. Well done. Stretch the leg and folding back. Very good. Reach away and fold back. Let's do one more each side. And then lowering those legs back down one at a time. Very good. Okay, so we're going to move through our hips a little bit more here with our one leg circle. So we're going to float one leg up into that tabletop position. We're going to keep that knee pointing up towards the ceiling. We can circle that leg around, moving gently through here. Now we can keep that knee bent if that feels comfortable here. And we're circling from that hip, moving around. Or if you can, we can straighten the leg, do the same again, circling that leg straight, but that movement's still coming from that hip. We're just making that circle as big as you feel you can control. So we're trying to keep this pelvis nice and level. If you're feeling like you're wobbling or rolling too far, just make that movement a little bit smaller with that circle. Good, so circling around and fold back. We're just breathing in and out as we're circling the leg around. Well done. Moving gently through, keeping that control. Again, if you're feeling too wobbly in that movement, just make that circle a little bit smaller. Good, now let's change direction. So coming around and back. Well done. Moving gently through. Very good. Keep going here. Still breathing in and out, not holding your breath. Well done. Circling around. Lovely. Last few. Good. Let's do one more. And lowering that leg back down. Well done. Let's do the same the other side. So opposite leg lifted. So we can start with that knee bent, circling that leg around, still moving from that hip. We're circling that leg. But if that feels comfortable here, then we can straighten this leg and then come around in that circle and back. As before, we're trying to keep this pelvis nice and level. So just make that circle as big as you feel you can control. So moving around and back. Good, moving around and back. Very good, keeping that pelvis level. Still breathing in and out. Not holding your breath, just breathing in and out. Very good. Okay, let's see if we can change direction of our circle, moving around and back. Well done. Slowly coming around and back. Just breathing in and out. Circling that leg around. Well done. Last few here. Good. And let's just do one more circle. And then come back to that start. Lower that leg down, lower back to the start. Let's bring those knees in. Have a nice little hug here. So take a nice deep breath in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just sink down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can. Breath in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. And then just lowering those legs back down one at a time. Okay, so arms down by your side. I want you to make sure your feet aren't too far away from you because we're going to go up into our bridge from here. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. Good. And again, lifting up, coming up into that bridge. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down. So we're using those bottom muscles to help lift us up into that bridge. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, gently coming back down onto the mat. Good. And again, lifting up. Breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly coming back down onto the mat. Good. And again, lifting up. Breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly coming back down. Now on this next one, if you can, but if it feels too much, just keep going there. We're going to lift up into this bridge and we're going to add some marches. So we're going to keep the knee bent, lift up and down. Opposite leg and down. Let's see if we can do the same again each side. Lift up and down. And again. And then slowly lower back down. Well done. See if we can do that again. So lifting up into that bridge. Hold that there. Try and keep this pelvis nice and level. And we're going to lift and lower. Little marches. And down. And again each side. Lifting and lowering. And then lowering back down. Good. Let's see if we can do a few more here. So we're going to lift up. Hold that there. And then we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. And again each side. Good. And then lowering back down. Well done. Let's just do the last couple. Lifting up. Use those bottom muscles to help you lift. Hold that there. And we're going to raise up and down. Opposite leg. And again each side. And then gently lowering back down. Let's see if we can do one more set. So we're going to lift up. Hold that here. Keep that pelvis nice and level. Going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Well done. And again each side. And then gently coming back down to that star. Well done. Very good. Okay, so this time I'm going to raise my hands up towards the ceiling. If you can, we're going to bring both legs up into that double tabletop position. If that feels too much to hold them there, then you can keep your legs down onto the mat. So pick what feels comfortable for you. We're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to bring the hands either side of my left leg, looking forwards, and then lower back down. Opposite side, bring either side of my right leg, and down. Good, so breathing out as I lift up, breathe in as I lower. Breathe out as I lift up, breathe in as I lower. And again, breathe out, lifting up. Breathe in as I lower. Good. Breathe out. Breathe in to lower. And again, breathe out, lift up. Breathe in to lower. And again. And down. Breathing out. And down. Lovely. Keep alternating sides here. Good. Just adding that abdo prep, lifting forwards and lowering. Breathing out, lifting up. Breathe in, lowering back down. Bring those hands either side of those legs, reaching forwards and down. Last few. And down, well done. And lower, and again. And down, well done. And lowering, very good. Let's do one more each side. Reaching forwards and down, opposite side. And down, then lower those legs if they're lifted. Bring those arms back down. Let's bring those knees in and have a quick little hug. Well done. Take a nice deep breath in and out here. On the out breath, if you can, just sink down into that stretch a little bit further if you can. Breath in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Just sinking down that stretch that little bit further. Well done. So we're going to lengthen out through the body now with our opposite arm and leg movement. So we're going to float our hands up towards the ceiling. We're going to reach one arm above our head, opposite leg, we're going to stretch away, hovering above the mat, and then fold back together. So breathing out, reaching away, breathing in, fold back. Breathing out, reach away, breathing in, fold back. And again, breathe out, reach away, breathe in to fold back. And back. And again, breathing out, reach away, breathe in to fold back. Good. Breathe out, reach away. Breathe in to fold back. Well done. Lengthening away. Still keeping that control through that centre, so don't let those ribs flare. We're keeping that control as we're reaching away and folding back. Good. And again, reaching away and fold back. If that's comfortable here, keep going here. If you wanted to challenge it further, we can bring those legs into double tabletop and do into that dead bug movement as we're reaching arm and leg away. So just pick what feels comfortable for you. We're still keeping that control through that centre. Breathing out as we lengthen away. Breathe in to fold back. Breathe out, reach away. Breathe in to fold back. Well done. Keep going here and back. Reaching away and folding back. Lovely. Last few. Reach away and fold back. Well done. And again, reach away and folding back. Very good. Reach away, folding back. Lovely. Let's do one more each side. Reach away and back. And then float those legs back down if they're lifted. Relax those arms down by your side. So we're going to keep those arms there or out to the side of you. We're going to drop those knees over to one side. Turn my head to that opposite side if you can. Then gently coming back up and over to that opposite side. So we're rotating through that spine, side to side, just as far as comfortable. Drop those knees over, coming back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. And again, lifting back up. Drop those knees over, turning that head. Well done. Gently coming back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. And again, drop those knees over, turning that head. And then back up and over to that opposite side. So we're just rotating side to side from here, dropping those knees over, back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. Let's do one more each side, dropping those knees over, lifting up and over to that opposite side. Very good. Bring those knees back up. Those arms down by your side. Let's stretch out through the backs of our legs now. So we're going to stretch our hamstring muscles. Going to bring that knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of the leg. You can use your hand to support that leg there if you want to. Toes pointing up towards the ceiling. You should feel that stretch through the back of the leg here. Just bring the leg up and towards you as far as you feel comfortable. And we're just going to hold this stretch here. So just taking a few nice breaths in and out, holding that stretch. Lengthening out through the back of that leg. Well done. Then we can just change that stretch slightly and point and flex through the ankle. Just gently moving through, pointing and flexing. Well done. And then holding that stretch again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lengthening out through the back of the leg. Good. And then just lowering that leg back down. Well done. Let's do the same on the other side. So knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of the leg. Use your hand to support that leg there. So just feel that stretch through the back of the leg. And we're going to hold this. So we're just stretching into those hamstrings. Hold that there, breathing in and out. Well done. And if you can, we'll just point and flex through the ankle there. Just gently changing that stretch. Pointing and flexing. Well done. And then holding that stretch again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of that leg. And then just lowering back down. Well done. So let's stretch out through our bottom muscles now. So I'm going to put one foot onto the opposite knee and then our leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up in towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And then we're going to hold this stretch here. So just take a few nice deep breaths in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just sink into that stretch that a little bit further. And we're just stretching into those glute muscles deep into that bottom here. Well done. Breathing in and out. If you want to try and increase the stretch further, just drop over to that side you're holding slightly. And you'll just feel that stretch increase just a little bit there if you want to. Breathing in and out. Good. And then lowering that leg back down. Do the same with the sides, opposite foot onto the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then stay there. Or if you can, we can bring the other leg up in towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And then hold this stretch here. So just taking again a few nice deep breaths in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just sink down into that stretch, that little bit further if you can. Holding that stretch, breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. Just stretching into those bottom muscles, holding that there. Well done. And then just lowering that leg back down. Very good. Okay, so just slowly going to come back up into sitting, sorry, I should say here. So just coming up into sitting. We're just going to sit comfortably onto our mat. So just that weight going evenly through those sitting bones there. Just roll those shoulders here, just relaxing those shoulders back down. Well done. Okay, so we're just going to start here with our book opener stretch. So we're going to have my palms facing towards me. Then I'm going to open those palms out and open out through that chest. Well done. Folding back and then opening out and fold back. Good. And again, open out and fold back. Well done. And again, open out and fold back. Last couple here. Opening out through that chest and folding back. One more. And back. Well done. Relax those arms down. Then we're going to pop one arm down to the side. We're going to reach the other arm up and over. Just stretching out through those sides here with that mermaid stretch. Then lifting back up and over. Opposite side, drop down, reach over. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, lifting up and over. Good. One more each side. Drop down, reaching over, lengthening through that side. And back. Opposite side, drop down, reach over, breath in. And out. And coming back to that start, relax those shoulders. Fantastic. Well done. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it and hope you see you again soon.